Hey guys, so I'm here today to film my mixing all my foundations together video. I can't speak English. I'm still in my pajamas because I'm classy like that. And I wanted to start this video without a face on because like the exciting part is seeing what it all looks like together. So I have all of my foundations here. Oh, one got away. I have 15 foundations and 5 BB tinted moisturizers, so 20 in total, which I felt like was a good number, which is an insane number, like who has 20 foundations? So I have 20 foundations in total. Let's get to mixing. Okay, so I've mixed all my foundations together in this little glass bowl I have. I just used the end of a Royal Nickel brush because why the fuck not? There's a couple like chunky pieces in here still, but like a girl can't control that. The color doesn't look bad, but I want to check it because I have a white foundation mixer that's technically a foundation, so like maybe I mix it in, but I don't know, like I think I want to not mix it in because like that looks like a pretty decent shade for me. Let me take off my ugly hair elastic. Like that looks like a decent shade. I think once blended in it'll be fine. So I've moisturized my skin and I primed it with the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. It's just my favorite primer of all time and I love glowy skin, so I figure it's your best option. Your girl is running out. It's getting real low. Real desperate around here. So I'm just going to apply this to my face and I'm going to blend it in with my beauty blender because I'm just a beauty blender kind of girl and like this is terrifying. If I'm gonna, it's kind of a like, it's like a, I don't know how to show you that it's like a thick kind of consistency, but like not too thick. I'm just sticking my finger right in because like who's got time for anything else? Not this girl. Maybe this is gonna be like my new favorite foundation and then I'll have to mix 20 foundations together to ever get it done. Some of the more liquidy foundations, I feel like I added more because they don't have pumps and they just kind of went all over the place, but let's blend. It might look a little dark on me. I feel like it looks fine in the viewfinder, but I'm like real white in real life. It looks like really glowy, which I mean, it shouldn't be a surprise to me. Also, my pores do not look great. I look like greasy. Do I look greasy? Are you seeing this? Well, what I always do is I apply a layer of foundation and then I apply a second layer, not even like a second layer, like a second half of a layer. So we're fucking doing that. I don't know, like I feel like this worked out well for like everyone I watched except for like Raw Beauty Christy. I also can't remember the girl's name who started this, but I will link it down below. But I watched a bunch of people do this. Oh my god, that Taylor mixed together like 200 foundations. I died. Okay, this was a lot of foundation I put on top, but like I don't feel like the coverage is that great. I don't know what's happening. I look really fucking glowy. Which, you know, usually that's like my dream, but also like, can I look at around my nose? What's happening there? I need to put some more. I literally just picked up the tiniest dot because I need it to stick around my nose. Like, I have a hard time in general getting foundation to stick to my nose. I've kind of just moved on with it. I'm just like, well, that's where my foundation doesn't stick. I'm fine. I feel like maybe once I set it, it will be okay, but it looks a little dark also. And like, do we see how it's settling into the fine lines of my forehead? I don't know if you'll be able to tell, my ring light kind of washes it out, but it's definitely settling into those lines. Like, pretty dramatically. And like, my pores don't look great. Like, I want to look glowy at all times in my life, but I feel greasy and like not covered. Concealing, I'm only going to conceal under my eyes because normally I would do chin, nose, forehead, but I want to see how the foundation does by itself. I also normally do my eye makeup first, so like, I don't know what I'm doing today. I'm just all over the place. I'm just gonna use Tarte Shape Tape in Fair that I just threw, and we're blending. I mean, I think once I've set it all, it'll look fine, but I just feel a little weird right now. A little crazy. Okay, I'm gonna finish my makeup, set the face, and I'll be back. I'm not done my face yet. I just did my eyes and brows, and the foundation has kind of settled into my skin, and it actually looks a little bit nicer. I haven't set it with powder yet. I'll probably set it with my MAC Mercier Skin Finish Natural. It's the only powder I use every single day. I also look crazy without eyeliner on, but it's still super settled into my frown lines, but it definitely looks less greasy and like more like a foundation. It's still not the greatest coverage, but just a pre-powder check-in. I will be back once I'm acted in my face. I'm back and my face is done. I set my foundation with the MAC Mercier Skin Finish Natural in Light Plus, which is what I set everything with. I just put Urban Decay Video on my cheek. I have the Makeup Revolution Unicorn highlighter on. I'm wearing ColourPop's lipstick in Femme on my lips. It's an ultra satin, and I'm gonna be honest with you and say that I think I bought this and then never wore it. I'm an awful human. So yeah, I just did like a simple eye with the Tarte lip palette. This is the face. So let me get a up close and personal look at my skin. I mean, now that it's set, it honestly doesn't look bad. Like, this powder fixes everything in my life. It is 100% creasing on my forehead. I don't know if you can see my awful forehead lines, but it's 1000% creasing on my forehead. I still feel like I look a little shiny. Like, maybe I shouldn't have used a hydrating primer with this, or a glowy primer with this, but I used a glowy primer with everything except for my IT Cosmetics CC cream, but I only put one pump of that in, so I don't see how that could affect anything. Like, it doesn't, I want to try to zoom you in. Let's get real close and personal, guys. Like, look at my chin. It's not great. Same with my nose. It's not great. And lean down so you guys can see my forehead. Look at those wrinkles. But like, you can see it's settling in there. It's not the best I've ever looked in my life. So yeah, it is right now 12:32 on Sunday. I got a late start today. I guess I'm gonna do a wear test with this, but it's probably not gonna be great because I really don't like this foundation. Why? Why did it not work for me? This worked for everybody except for me and Robbie DeChristie. The fuck? So yeah, this is what my face looks like, and I will be back at some point to do a check-in, and then again at the end of the night. See you bitches later. And we're back. I'm not gonna lie and tell you that I didn't just wake up from a 4-hour nap. No, 3-hour nap. It was a 3-hour nap. It is now 6:10 p.m. So I've had this foundation on for 5 hours, but 3 of those were spent napping. So I haven't touched up anything. My eyeliner's kind of a mess. My mascara is kind of smudged since it happens when you nap. I also have like some smudges here from lipstick. I ate lunch before I went to nap, so that's a thing that happens. But this foundation feels like there's something on my face. Like, you know when you have a foundation on and it feels tacky like all day? Like this 100% would transfer onto clothing and everything, and I mean, it's not a great foundation. I was gonna do a check-in in natural lighting, but then I had a nap, and I also thought, why the fuck am I doing check-ins? No one's going to wear this foundation. I'm not gonna wear this foundation ever again. You're not gonna wear this foundation. The odds of you having all 20 of these foundations are slim, because who else is this crazy? Just me. Yeah, it's not great. It's just like, there's no coverage left here or here. It's worn off. I mean, I did nap, but still, I've napped before and had foundations look flawless, so everything's still settled into my lines. It looks glowy, but like not in a good way. Like not in a good way. Let's zoom in. You can see all the pores in my chin, and it's settling there. My nose and like my pores around here don't look great. Forehead is not any better. And like right here in the middle, it looks so like gross. Gross is the only word. My eyes are a hot mess, don't look at them. Like you can see there's not really any texture or coverage over here or over here. It's not the best I've ever looked, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was gonna do 2 check-ins today, but honestly, this looks like shit now. It's gonna look like shit later. So this will be my final check-in, and this is my mixing all my foundations together video. I'm 100% not saving this. I'm throwing it in the trash, and I'm never doing this ever again because it's awful. I do love mixing foundations together. I mix my foundations together all the time, but like maybe not 20 of them. It's a lot. A lot. So that is my video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It was fun and to experiment with this and see what it looks like, but she's not for me. She's not my perfect mix. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.